Allama, a great saint of India. More than 800 years before, he roamed in this country. He was a great thinker and a mystic. Wherever he went, there he spread the knowledge of what is real, of that which is there in everybody. He said, the reality is Guheshwara, what exists. That is the real reality. And where it is everywhere. He called it Guheshwara, Guhayam Vartamanaha Ishaha Ishvaraha Guheshwaraha. At the center of everything, he is there. At the center. In mathematics, you know what the point is. Point has no dimensions. It has no dimensions. Therefore, you cannot see it. But everybody knows that it is there. When you draw a circle, immediately you find the center of the circle. It is not visible. You cannot measure it. Things may be measured if they have dimensions. If there is something which has no dimensions at all, then how can you measure it? Impossible. Point, mathematical point, not a visible point, mathematical. How it is defined? It has no length, breadth, depth, no, nothing. But without a point, we cannot think of the mathematical world. Point is very important role it plays. It plays a very important role. Such is the point. So is God. Lama says, God is like a point, bindu. Therefore he called it Bayalu. What is there? What is there? Bindu. What is there? Point. What is there? Nothing. But it is there. Wonderful, isn't it? You cannot describe it, but you know what it is. You have not seen it, you cannot see it, but you know it definitely exists. That is how Allama defined God. Guhayam Ishvaraha Vartamanaha Guheshwaraha. He is there at the center of everything. Take anything, any being, you are there. Where is God? It is at the center of our existence. Wonderful, isn't it? A very beautiful and meaningful definition of point, Bindu, Guheshwara. Guheshwara, what is there? Nothing. Guha means there is nothing inside. And what is there? There exists. There exists the reality. There exists the divine principle. Man, know that it is there in you. Your body is a circle, and Guheshwara is the center of your circle. Wonderful, isn't it? Suppose your body is a circle, your mind is a circle, and where is Guheshwara? At the center of your mind, at the center of your body. Can you see it? You can't, because it is the center. It is just a point having no measurable dimensions of any kind. This is how he defined God. People say we have to see God. He says, if you see it, it is a circle, not the center. If you see it, it becomes a dot, not the point. Remove all the dimensions. What remains is Guheshwara, that is God. Wonderful, isn't it? There is a flower, a beautiful flower, the color is there, fragrance is there, pollen is there, very beautiful flower it is. Its petals are so soft to touch. But these are visible parts of the flower. If you forget the visible parts, what remains is the center of the flower. That is the center of its existence. That is Atman. That is the divine reality. He says, take any object, forget the visible part of it. What remains is the center of it, the point of it, the eternal existence of it. Man, that is Guheshwara. Wonderful definition, isn't it? Very wonderful. And also mathematical. Mathematical. Whatever I see, it may disappear. One day or the other day. Today it is there, tomorrow it may not be there, but the center is there. You draw a circle. The center is there. You remove the circle, still the center is there. You cannot remove the circle. You can't remove the circle. No, you can't remove the circle, but the point is there. You cannot touch it. You cannot move it. You cannot erase it out. It is there always. Nobody can do anything with the center of circles. Circles may be changed. Circles may be changed. but the center cannot be changed. Circles may be measured, but the center cannot be measured. In terms of meters, centimeters, millimeters, you can measure the circle, but the center now escapes your measuring act. You cannot measure it. You cannot move it. You cannot touch it. You cannot see it. And without it, there is no circle. If there is a body, there must be the Atman. Atman means the center. Atman is the center. Forget the body, you are there. Forget the mind, still you are there. Forget your intelligence, still you are there. You cannot forget the point, remove the point. So you cannot destroy the Atman. Body may be destroyed, mind may be taken away or destroyed, but you cannot destroy the point which is the center of everything, center of your being. And this center is called Atman Guheshwara. Guheshwara. Where you have to see him, how you have to see him. He says, you cannot, but you can. At the same time, he says, you can know it, but you cannot see it. You can know what the point is, but you cannot see the point. Wonderful, isn't it? You know what the point is, but you cannot see that point. Not seeable, but comprehensible. That is the wonder of the existence of the point as well as of the Atman. If your body is a circle, you are the center of it. If your mind is a circle, you are at the center of your mind. You are at the center. Centers cannot be destroyed. Bodies may be. You may kill me, but you cannot kill the center of me. Isn't it? Center can't be destroyed. It is eternal. Center is eternal. Time has no effect on it. Time acts on everything of this world, but time has no power to act upon the point. The body is controlled by time. Body changes means time is acting on the body. All movements are determined by the flow of time. You have come from your houses here. There is a change. There is a movement. This movement is controlled by the time. Controlled by the time. But what about the space? Space doesn't move. Does it? Space cannot move. But whatever is there in the space, it moves. Means Atman doesn't move. But whatever is there in the space spiritual, it moves. Everything is in motion, in movement. Every object is moving in this world. That is what a great scientist said, astronomers. They say everything is changing. Whether that thing is small or big, here or there, but every object that is there in the space moves without taking even a second's rest. Every object is moving. Movement means change. Movement means life. Movement means alteration. This moment it may be red. The very next moment the color may change. So also the body changes, the mind also changes, the buddhi, the intellect also changes, but you do not change. That is the spiritual science. According to Allama, you are Allama, not this, not that. Whatever you see, you are not it. You are not it. Allah, it is not you. Man, it is not you. If you see it, it is not you. If it changes, it is not you. See how beautiful is the definition of Atman by Allah. His name also is Allama. His Upadesha message also is Allah. Who is Goheshwara? What is Atman? Not this. Allah. Allah means not this. Whatever you see, it is not this Atma. You see the body, therefore you are not the body. You are not Atma. Body is not the Atma. You see the body, you being the Atman, you can't say that the body is your being, your real existence. This is how he described everything. Wonderful. Wonderful. He says that we have to find him. Giri guhe, girigalu, guhegalu, kandaragalalli. Giri guha kandaragalalli. Ni nippeya. ನೆಲ ಹೊಲದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀನಿಪ್ಪೆ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಡಲ್ಲಿ ನೀನಿಪ್ಪೆಯಾಗಿ ಗುಹೇಶ್ವರ, ನೀನು ಅಗೋಚರ ಅಗಮ್ಯ. Just to say, but I saw you, I found you, I experienced you. How? He says, in two ways. Whatever you see is not different from Allah, Goheshwara. Whatever we see is not different from Goheshwara. Giri Guhe Kandaradalli ನೀನಿಪ್ಪೆಯ, ನೆಲ ಹೊಲದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀನಿಪ್ಪೆಯ, in grounds and farms in